don't go flexing too early. Good morning and welcome to In the Car with Clint 90. I'm pretty sure it's 90. I can't believe we've got through 90 of these ones. This In the Car with Clint is proudly brought to you by Mr. John Mahoney from Mail Post Haste. He's been very aware of my lack of... I'm stretching for stuff to talk about. And we were chatting the other day, and he's like, well, you know, people just be flexing too early. He doesn't talk like that. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about that. And you see it a lot in business. You go through these phases in business, and you kind of start out where there's you and a partner, or just you, and you're working from home, so your costs are quite controlled because you were paying for your house anyway, and you're not paying for anything. It's this really beautiful place, and you start to hire staff. So you've got staff. You might have 2, 3, 4 staff. You're still working from home, but you're charging market rates because you're obviously winning the work that you require, and you don't have these cost centers that other companies that are just a little bit bigger than you are. I've got someone next to me waving, and so the idea is that you've got this surplus of cash, right? Now, the next stage of your business, if you're going to keep growing, you're going to need to have a warehouse or a shop front, or maybe not, maybe you're remote, but you're going to have additional costs. You're going to have staff come on board, you're going to need to buy vehicles potentially, and all this stuff that comes, and you get into this, I guess, false sense of security that you've got all this money and everything's great, so you start flexing. So, you buy maybe vehicles that are unnecessary. You might buy, plant and equipment that's above and beyond your needs and your means. You might buy a residential property to live in that makes you feel really warm and fuzzy inside because you're keeping up with the Joneses and you can't afford it. And if one thing goes wrong, you're fucked. So, save that money, right? Don't be flexing early, because the longer you can wait, the longer you can hold on to buy the really, those special things. And I don't have any problem with people buying things that mean things to them. There's cars I want, and there's holiday houses that I want. I don't have them. And, at 9 figures, I don't have them because I'm waiting. And everything that comes in goes back into the business, because the main thing that makes me happy is growing the business. And if you can find a company or a job where you love doing what you do so much that the things you can get from it don't matter anymore, you're in a very, very beautiful place and a very, very safe place. So, don't be flexing early. Shout out to John. I don't know if John flexed early or not. And this was him speaking from experience or observation, but that is it. Don't forget, be kind to each other. Yeah? And if you're enjoying this content, hit that like button. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you feel so inclined. I think we're stuck at 140 subscribers. 140 very loyal subscribers. I do appreciate your attention. And we'll chat to you tomorrow. See ya.